One of my teachers had a very good definition of luck, which I find it very empowering. Because usually luck is disempowering, right? Which means you have no control over it. In Tamil, luck happens to be the phrase for that is adrishtam. It comes from a Sanskrit word.
Which you cannot see.
Exactly.
Kumaran Anandan, I think he's one of the most visited and he always graciously accepts my request for these kind of conversations. What is landing strategy and what exactly you think? What is strategy in a very simplistic way, which not like what we always discuss, filled with LinkedIn, podcast? What do you think strategy is?
Now that you're done, okay, great. Okay, so I have a strategy in place. Is it a good strategy or a bad strategy? How would we know? You won't know. You will never know. In your case, when will you know you had a good strategy?
I mean, if you don't implement, then you can only make the best judgment call, right?
Okay, so the fact that it didn't get executed, it's obvious it's a poor strategy.
Poor strategy. For example, in training, you do all the good things, but at the race, if you do not perform, as you rightly mentioned, either it's a bad strategy or you just try to find some loopholes that day wasn't good, weather was not good, or I was not feeling good, my training was all good. So how to deal with that? I mean, when we try to execute things, as you mentioned, something do not go, as we took the example of protein, and then we change the strategy and then try to do this. The question is, if those things happen, there are two set of thinking. One is, do I have to change my strategy or do I have to push hard? How exactly to make that distinction that this is the right time to change the strategy versus this is my own figment of imagination, so my self-doubt or fear factor which is bringing in?
For example, you and I are in this call. Is it by design? We were born to lucky parents. We were one of the lucky sperms among the millions which survived, one. And second, we got born in a house where they could give us education. If we were born to a tribal family, what would we be doing?
Yes, exactly.
Now, how are we low on luck? It's a wrong thing to say I'm not lucky. The fact that you are alive itself, you are 1 in a million lucky person.
What most of the people miss is how to communicate, how to articulate, right time, right way, how to land the strategy, which basically stems the core things what we started discussing, right? That's how I was thinking. What's your perspective if the strategy is all ready and how do we land it? What are the key components of making that? What are those recipes to make that dish really flavorful for the audience?